Buy a chicken today. The start is amazing. The Industrial Revolution, the period starting in mid-1700s in Britain, economy changes affecting people's lives. Long, slow, uneven process, from simple hand tools to complex machines. And this is Fluttershy's story. My name is Fluttershy, and I was living in the Industrial Revolution in England. This is where I was staying. It has 2 windows, and it's very small, and I live with 3 other families. The living conditions were terrible. We had no bathrooms, we had like no running water. It was tiny. Imagine living with 3 other families you don't even know. It's very tough, and they all look the same, so it's even harder. This is where I live. We got different families. I don't really know who is who. They kind of look the same. This is like where we throw our trash. Yeah, here's our 2 windows. It's very dark in here at night, especially. Most houses in England don't even have windows, and we're lucky that we have at least 2. Other houses usually have a higher story and a basement. We don't, but we have windows, so I guess it's okay. When we needed to throw something away, we each had to throw things outside the back. And this is the chest of the garbage. Basically, you throw things down the hole that's inside my house, and it goes through this hopper, which is another machine that we are all scared of, and it puts it into here. I work at a factory, and since I work at a factory, I live right by it. And this factory, it causes lots of pollution. And when I was young, I saw lots of pollution in my day.
Because of that giant cloud of scary black smoke?
This is the inside of the factory. It's very dark, and the machines are complicated, and sometimes we feel that they're gonna overtake our job. If you came to work late, you'd be beaten. Sometimes you'd have to go to the hospital, but we couldn't even afford to go to the hospital, so that was out of the option. Some people died by the death of the beaten. It was a cruel time, and there was blood usually everywhere on the floor in the factories. We were always beaten if we came too late, if we accidentally broke one of the machines, if we talked back, any of those things we'd get beaten for. And it wasn't very nice. At nighttime, it'd get very dark, especially at my house, because we have no candles like we do at the factory. It gets lonely, but we have family, so, you know, that makes up for it. We were told to work constantly, day and night, until it was Sunday, where we all went to church. But other than church, we were told when we could stop. And that didn't happen very often. It was like 14 hours of work, 16 hours of work. You know, it got worse and worse each day. We got tired and more tired, but they didn't really care. When we went to church, we'd have to cross the desert to get to the rich side of town. In the wealthy part of town, there was a jail, there were farms, and then there was the church. And we all went to church on Sunday. And we all, you know, got together and gathered around the holiness of God and Jesus Christ. Even though some of us didn't believe him, Sunday was the best day of the week. The children worked longer sometimes than the adults, and they were more tired and hungry than anyone else. discovering new things, making new things, from handmade handcrafts from elementary school, new technology findings, scientific research. Doesn't mean it's all bad. It just means the start of a new beginning.